The following is a presentation of PH Athletics. It's one last ride here in Hoboken. The 8-0 Red Wings playing host to the Pascack Hills Broncos. Final game of this 2025 regular season for both schools. Hoboken looking to seal an undefeated season in their second year under Joe Borkowski. We'll see if they can against Hills. Kickoff is next. All right, Matt Merlino with you on this Friday night, final one of October, not including Halloween, but it's the final one of the public school regular season here in New Jersey high school football. We're spending it in the shadow of the Empire State Building. That's the spire you see in the top of your picture here at Kennedy Field in Hoboken, where the Red Wings are 8-0. We are set to go with Hills receiving the opening kickoff. I've got everything to do today in the final run for Hills football here on PH Athletics in 2025. The Broncos come in 2-5. They will not make the state playoffs. They'll have a consolation game this coming Wednesday, taking on Fairlawn, 6 p.m. start time at Hills. I won't be there. I'll be doing some volleyball that day starting at 5:30 with the girls taking on Pascack Valley. So this is the final ride. Bernie Vega, the Hoboken kicker, gets us underway. We've got some very nice digs here at Hoboken. Our thanks to their athletic staff for allowing that to happen. And Hills, it looks like, will start from their own 29 here after the kickoff ran back by Dane Brimijan. Here comes Liam Kaza and the Hills offense for the first time tonight, trying to continue a win streak after their 49-30 win against Hoboken last season at home, part of a 3-game winning streak to end the year for Hills. The Red Wings enjoying their first winning season since 2020. Last year they were 3-6. The year prior they were winless, 0-8. Here's Kaza. He'll give Gavin Yulande up the middle, and he is stuffed. We'll gain a yard on that run as we get things started here in Hudson County. Thanks for joining us. Matt Merlino with you. Yes, this is the final ride for me on Hills football. It's been a nice journey with all of you. I thank you for making it very nice, and we've still got the winter in the spring and the rest of the fall to go. Here is 2nd and 9 for the Broncos from their own 30. This will be a keeper for Kaza, who was just honored pregame as the Young Man of the Year. Look at this. Unbelievable start. Liam Kaza, 70 yards. That's amazing. I don't believe there were any flags. God, I hope there aren't. And it doesn't seem there are. Here's George Harcher with the kick to make it 7. Harcher is good. A 7-0 lead. How about Kaza to get us started? We apologize for the technical difficulties, but it is a 7-0 Bronco lead, a 70-yard Liam Kaza touchdown run in the first minute of this game. It'll be Kaza to kick as we get back underway. And our first chance to see the Hoboken offense, led by their quarterback Isaiah Banks, averaging 16 yards per throw, a 1,300-yard passer through 8 games. Here's the kickoff from Kaza. And it's a low one, rolls out to about the 28 and is downed right there by Joshua Enriquez. It is senior night here at Hoboken. And they had 8 seniors on the roster to honor, along with the cheer and band members. Again, we apologize for some of the technical difficulties we always seem to experience on the road. We'll go radio style for a moment here. It'll be a run up the middle for Hoboken, and a 2-3 yard gain for the Red Wings gets them back started. There we go. Okay, we're back. A 3 yard gain after the run. It's 7-0 Hills after the Kaza touchdown. 2nd and 7 Hoboken at their own 31. There's a snap back to throw. A deep ball caught. Oh, we are going to have a shootout. Jayon Walker from Isaiah Blanks. We have had 2 just about 70-yard scores in the first 100 seconds. On to kick, Bernie Vega, 15 for 17 on extra points so far this season. Hoboken started their season with a 34-7 win against Beckton from East Rutherford. Has not looked back since. Kick for Vega is good, and we are tied at 7. Unbelievable start. Hoboken is in their usual red uniforms. You see them there. Hills in the gray ghost ones that debuted, I believe, in the Teaneck game back in week 3. Vega kicking. It's another short one, and this one bounces all the way down and out of bounds. So Hills should come out to the 35 here, I believe. We'll see where the officials put them. It'll be the 35-yard line. Well, they haven't dropped the ball yet. So Kaza got us started with a 70-yard touchdown run. He'll have 1st and 10 from the Hills 35 for drive number 2, trying to break a now 7-7 tie with 10:19 left in the first quarter. Man in motion, Alex Lula. There's a snap. It'll be a run. And as it was to start the game for Hills, Yolande is stuffed up the middle. And this time it'll go for a loss. Second down and 11 for Hills. Here it comes. Trips to the right of Liam Kaza. Now Lula goes in motion. There's a snap. Kaza will throw. It's a short screen, caught. And trying to work it up was Jake Brew, but he was tackled out of bounds, and a good tackle there from Algelis Reyes, the sophomore. Very good defensive player, had a pick 6 in that opening win against the Beckton Wildcats. A gain of 4 yards, 3rd down and 7 coming up for Hills. Hoboken coming off of 4 straight league wins. They didn't play Cedar Grove, who's a league opponent. Here's Kaza, fires. Pass incomplete, trying to go towards Jacob Cherkis. And that'll bring up the first fourth down of this game. It'll be 4th and 7 for Hills from their own 38, and the punt unit comes on the field. So Kaza will punt. That may be Chance Rivera back to receive. There's actually 2 guys back to receive for Hoboken. Let's see who gets it. Nice moves there. Matthew Edwards trying to make his way through, and he'll be brought down at about the 32. Forward progress will put him there. So let's see the Hoboken offense trying to take their first lead. 9 minutes 11 to go in the first quarter. We've had fireworks. Kaza's 70-yard touchdown run, a 69-yard touchdown throw for Hoboken from Isaiah Banks to Jayon Walker. And now let's see Banks, and it looked like there was a penalty. So Hoboken backed up about 10 yards to their own 20. I guess our camera doesn't like the Hoboken side because it always seems to go out when things get over there. It will be a run up the middle for about a yard for the Red Wings here as we get back underway. Gain of 2, it looks like, for Hoboken. Last year, 3-6. Finished their season with a loss against Hills, 49-30 in Montvale, then beat Northburg in a Hudson County Clash in a consolation game. Final was 6-2 there. So we have another short gain to bring up third and what looks to be 6. Their only wins last year were against Newark Westside, that North Bergen win we just mentioned, and against Newark Collegiate. This year they've beaten every challenger in front of them. And trying to finish with a 9-0 record. Here's Blanks trying to throw. He uncorks one, incomplete, over towards Nick Benway, one of the many sophomores playing for these Red Wings over on the Hoboken sideline, where Coach Joe Bokaski is trying to finish year 2 with already a drastic improvement over year 1, that 3-6 finale. This year, 8-0. What a group. Hill's defense was able to stand strong after that third down incompletion. It is 4th and 6. Back deep to receive the punt for the Broncos is Andrew Hamilton. On to punt it, Isaiah Blanks. Blanks, an incredible two-way player. Leader in sacks on the defensive side for the Red Wings, and had a fumble touchdown 2 games ago against Newark Central. We're going to have a flag here, and we'll see whether it's a false start. That's what they're going to call, so this one will be backed up even further. Fourth and 11 after the penalty. Hoboken punt unit, of course, stays on. Hamilton back at midfield to receive. There's the snap towards Blanks, nearly blocked and worked back to Hamilton. Hamilton lets it bounce at the 50. It rolls its way to the 45-yard line. That's where Hoboken downs it. And now Hills with good field position and 7:56 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back. You won't have to wait on tape delay. As we come back, want to thank the good folks from Hoboken for giving us a great view here in their wonderful press box building. First and 10 Hills from their 45-yard line. A 7-7 tie after two explosive plays to start. Kaza fires. It is caught. It'll be Hills first down. That's Jake Brew with another good catch and another chain-moving play. First and 10 Hills now from the Hoboken 43. Matt Merlino with all of you. Yes, this is the last football game. No, I don't want to think about it. 7:30 to go in the first quarter. And we're going to have a false start here if I'm not mistaken. And I am not. First and 15 now as the Broncos move back 5 yards to their own 48. It's a great night here in Hoboken. Not too cold, but maybe that's because I'm not outside. 7 minutes remain in our opening quarter. 5 minutes have been played. 2 touchdowns early are the scores for either side. Here goes Gavin Ulande up the middle. Ulande taken down after a good gain, maybe only a yard there. And it's going to be second down and long. Before the game, the Hoboken PA announcer and the Hoboken Red Wings honored the Super Football Conference Steve DiGregorio Young Man of the Year Award nominees for both schools. For Hills, it was Liam Kaza, and for the Red Wings, it was Luke Schreiber, senior offensive and defensive lineman. Winners will be announced in December, we were told, for the Divisional Man of the Year and the overall Conference Man of the Year. Kaza in trouble on second down. He got drilled there and was brought down right back at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 15 for Hills. Third down, 15 to go. Hills at their own 48. They need to get to, or Hills at the Hoboken 48, excuse me. They need to get to the Hoboken 32 for a fresh set of downs. 5.5 minutes to go. Let's see what they tried. First quarter action. Already excitement in the air as Hoboken tries to maintain perfection on their season and finish 9-0 going into states. Jump pass from Kaza. It is intercepted. Intercepted Nick Benway for the first time this season. And the sophomore gives Hoboken good field position. Looks like they'll be set up at their own 48. They'll put him back at the 47 after the pick. And here is 1st and 10 Hoboken and Isaiah Blanks. Blanks going to keep it for himself here. He's got room to run. Blanks still up and now shoved out of bounds after the play collapsed, it looks like. But still a big run for the Red Wings. That'll move them to 1st and 10 deep in Hills territory. A fresh set at the Bronco 36. Back underway, 1st and 10. Direct snap here. And a good run again for Hoboken. Check who it is. I believe Devin McMillan, who is their rushing leader. 9 touchdowns on the ground so far this year, 832 yards, and has added 116 through the air and 3 touchdowns as a receiver. Also the leader in tackles for this Hoboken team on the defensive side when he's a linebacker. And we've got a false start here. So what was going to be 2nd and 3 will be backed up to 2nd down and 8 for the Red Wings. Thank you for joining us whenever you're watching on tape delay here from Hoboken. Final regular season game of the Pascack Hills football season. Final football game for us. We will not be at the consolation game, or at least I won't be at the consolation game. We'll try and get at least some sort of a live stream going for you, but no guarantees, unfortunately. Here's a snap on 2nd down and 8. Algelis Reyes trying to make his way forward, and he's able to for a Red Wing first down. Hoboken with a nice drive going, showing they can do it on both sides with explosivity and with good old-fashioned hard-mouth football. Under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Trips to the left of Isaiah Blanks, the Hoboken quarterback. That's actually McMillan in for the Wildcat again. Hill saw a little bit of that in the Dumont game last Friday. But McMillan is again able to get a nice gain. Looks like we'll have 2nd down and 3. And we again thank you for joining us here from Hudson County, New Jersey. Second down and 3 for Hoboken. Back underway, there's the snap. Flag comes in. That was McMillan going out of our range. Oh, we'll check the flag. It's a hold against the Red Wings, so this one comes back. It was a good run from McMillan, too. Got inside the 5, but it won't matter after the hold backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down and 13 coming up now. Hoboken at their own 28 here. We thank you for joining us. 2:45 now to go in the first quarter. Clock actually has been stopped with 2:49 after the penalty. Here's 2nd and 13 for the Red Wings, and McMillan is again in the Wildcat. He'll hand it off here, and there goes Reyes. Reyes with a good run, brought down by Jacob Cherkis. Good tackle from Cherkis to prevent the first down. A good run from Reyes for about 10 yards. That'll get him to 3rd and 3. Actually, the chains have not been moved, so we're going to have another hold on Hoboken. 2nd and 23 from what 2 plays ago was 2nd down and 3. Perhaps careless mistakes from the Red Wings that Coach Borkowski will highlight. 2:40 to go. Here's the snap. It'll be a keeper. McMillan brought down in the backfield. That would be Gavin Ulande making the play at linebacker. Another loss, just 1 yard. And so it's 3rd and 24 here from Kennedy Field, Hoboken, New Jersey. Empire State Building and the Hoboken skyline in the background tonight, lighting up the night on this final Friday night of the 2025 public high school football regular season here in New Jersey. State playoffs begin next week. Hoboken is certainly in for the first time since 2019. Hills remains out. Last time they went was in 2019. Good catch on the far side, but not even close to the first down That came from Samand Walker, a sophomore, and one of many sophomores on this Hoboken roster, and many of them do play. So this is going to be a dangerous team to watch in high school football in this state for years to come, with a tremendous sophomore class that Coach Borkowski, I'm sure, is happy to have. And I'm sure happy he didn't lose to St. Peter's Prep and some of the other private schools in the area. 4th and 19. It looks like the punt unit is on for Hoboken. I don't even think Hills has a returner back. So let's see what comes of this. And a timeout by the Broncos here with 1:44 to go in the first quarter. Back 7-7, 1:44 to go in the first quarter. After the Hills timeout, here comes a Hoboken punt, and Hamilton is back to receive. This one's bouncing inside the 10, and a great punt, all things considered, to be downed at about the 7-yard line. So after the fireworks to start, some quiet from both offenses. The defense is starting to get into a rhythm. Hills, we apologize again for the technical issues, trying to work them out. Back underway here. And this run is brought down quite early. A 4-yard run from Gavin Ulonde. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6. 2 receivers to Kaz's right, 1 out wide to his left. Here's the snap. Kaz is going to keep it, and this time he'll be brought down quickly. Maybe just a gain of 1 or 2 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down from the 13. So just a 1-yard gain, and 3rd and 5 for Hills, back in their own territory. Both cheer squads are here. The Hills team making the trip from Montvale. There's the snap. Kaza, screen pass, caught. Jake Brew trying to work it up. And he was able to get a nice gain. He's right at the line to gain. And that'll be a 1st down. Maybe not. It looks like they'll spot 4th and inches. But that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Our score is 7-7 between the undefeated Red Wings and the Broncos as we head to the break. Start of the second in Hudson County. Hills did get a 1st down. They're still deep in their own territory. This from their own 19. Another screen pass. This time it's Jacob Cherkis. And Cherkis has a Hills 1st down, getting to the 30. First and 10 from the 29 is where they'll spot it. There's the snap, keeper for Liam Kaza. Kaza trying to power. He'll gain about 5 yards on that run. Again, we thank you for joining us here at JFK Field, Hoboken, New Jersey. Home of the so far undefeated Red Wings, but Hills with a 7-7 tie and now a decent drive of their own here with 2nd down and 4 from their own 35. They fake the jet sweep, instead give it to Yolande. And Yolande will be brought down on the line to gain. And we'll see where they spot this one. They'll give a 1st down Hills' way from their own 39. We apologize for that balloon sort of in the way. Here is 1st and 10 Hills from their own 39. Brew is in motion. This time they give it to him on the jet sweep. Jake Brew, good run, down maybe a yard short of the 1st. He'll be marked at the 48, so it'll be 2nd and 1 from there. Nine and a half minutes to go in our first half here in Hoboken. Thanks for joining us, our final football game of the season. That'll be Kaza up the middle. He'll have a 1st down and a couple more yards. The quarterback has been the leader so far tonight and is able to work it to the Hoboken side of the field. 1st and 10 from the Red Wing 48. Kaza comes back from Coach Evan Lampert on the near sideline to us. Lamps now concluding his 5th year as the Hills coach, trying to improve on a so far 25-19 record. As the head coach was a longtime assistant and, of course, a former player here. Look at Brew. Jake Brew is shoved out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Great run from the senior. First down from the 32 for Hills. Here's the snap, a low one. Brew corrals it well. Brew out to the far side of the field. He'll be brought down by number 7, Matt Edwards. But still a good run from Jake Brew. He's been used a lot on those jet sweeps. And he gains 6 yards there, so 2nd and 4 now for Hills from the 25-yard line on the Hoboken side. And a timeout here, first for Coach Borkowski and Hoboken. We'll take a break with them. 7-7 is our score with 7:47 to go until half. Back now with you after the first Hoboken timeout of this game. Both teams have used one timeout so far. It is 7-7 as we get back underway. Man in motion for Hills. Will be a screen. And a good run after the catch there comes from Jacob Cherkis once again. First and 10 after the run after the catch from Cherkis. Here's a run up the middle for Ulande, and he'll be brought down. No, still spinning free. They did not call him down, and Ulande gets to the 1-inch line, it looks like to me. We'll see. We apologize. We know that window is in the way of our camera. But this one is good enough. Hills touchdown. They take the lead. How about that? We await the kick after the touchdown here. 6:55 to go. Let's see Harcher, who made one earlier from this distance, an extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. 14-7 Hills. Six minutes, 55 seconds remain until our halftime break here at Kennedy Field in Hoboken. It's 14-7 Broncos in the final regular season game of this Hills season. Matt Merlino with all of you. Here comes the Hills kickoff from Liam Kaza. It's another short roller. Works its way out to the 20 and still going, shoved out at about the 30-yard line there for the Red Wings. It'll be the 30, maybe 35 here, based on where some of the officials are standing. .647 remaining now in our second quarter. 14-7 Hills lead. See if Hoboken is able to respond. They'll run it here. That is McMillan. And McMillan has room to go. Brought down after about 15 yards and getting it into Hills territory. .49-yard line on the Hills side. First and 10 for Hoboken. Here's first and 10. Throw looked like it was tipped, but it is caught. And it'll be another Hoboken first down. Reyes. Aljaeus Reyes. From the 37-yard line, it'll be first and 10 Hoboken again. .540 to go. 14-7 Hills lead. Second quarter. Run there for McMillan. Brought down after 6 or 7. It'll be 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard run. And from the 31-yard line. Five minutes until halftime. Hoboken trying to respond after Hills took a 14-7 lead. McMillan again trying to run for it. McMillan still up. He's got room. There goes McMillan. Touchdown Hoboken. Devin McMillan. It is his 10th touchdown on the ground this season. And here comes the kick from Bernie Vega, the senior. Let's see, Vega, who hit one of his own, an extra point earlier to make it 7-7. Does he have the leg to tie it again? He does. 14-14, 4:45 to play until halftime at JFK Field. Second quarter continuing. Again, just 4:45 to go. So we get back underway with a short kick. Recovered by Hills. I don't think they intended for that to be an onside, but it ends up sort of as one anyway. And so here is Hills from their own 48 it will be. With just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's Kaza, Brew, Yolande, Cherkis, Jones, and all the others. With Kaza and Yolande, the two in the backfield. Lula in motion, Kaza going deep. Oh, what an interception! That is Samond Walker. What a pick. His third of the season. And now Hoboken takes over, and guess what? They'll get the ball to begin the second half, so a chance to double dip. Going into halftime and then coming out of it. See how they deal with it. First and 10 from their own 27. .438 on the clock, second quarter. Pitch play, they work it out to McMillan. And McMillan brought down by a plenty of Hills defenders back there. Looked like Yolande may have been first. Gleason in there, Aiden Gleason. No gain. Clock continues to run, now 4 minutes to go here at Kennedy Field. Looking to throw, good pass there, caught. Ooh, and a behind-the-back tackle from Carson Baffa on Walker. He was able to get a first down. A fresh set now for Hoboken from their own 38. Three minutes and 30 seconds now remain in the second quarter. We thank you for joining us here on PH Athletics. Final regular season football game. Final football game for us this season. That's McMillan. Pass outside is caught. Be very surprised if Isaiah Blanks is not in the game, but I saw Chance Rivera's number. So unsure of the quarterback situation, perhaps Rivera in for an injured Blanks. And that would be a really tough loss because Blanks has taken every snap at the quarterback position coming into this game for Hoboken. It is a Hoboken first down. 3 minutes remain as as the Red Wings get out to the 42-yard line on the hillside. We'll call it Rivera. He'll hand off. McMillan sprinting free. Devin McMillan scores again. We await the extra point with 2.5 to go, as Hoboken has their first lead tonight. On to kick, Bernie Vega. And Vega's kick good, 21-14 Hoboken. With 2:30 to go until halftime. We are back, and now Hills is in the position of needing to respond. Down 21-14 with just 2.5 minutes until halftime. And oh yeah, Hoboken will get the ball to start the second half. Kick return, Dane Brimijan. Brimijan leveled, but has a good one back to the 42. In fact, they'll give him forward progress to about the 43, 44, maybe even 45-yard line. So Hills with good field position after a nice return from the sophomore Brimijan. He and Jake Brew have been in that position. Tonight it's been all Brimijan. Here goes Brew, and a nice tackle there from Hoboken. And it is once again Samond Walker. Here is 2nd down and 13. After the Walker stop, Hoboken coming out of a Thursday night win, so a longer week. They won against Newark Collegiate 28-6, their final league game, undefeated on their season, but didn't face perhaps their toughest league opponent in Cedar Grove, who last year was in the Group 1 state championship game. Kaza needs to dump this off, is able to find Alex Lula, and Lula is brought down in the backfield. Another loss for Hills. And it looks like a Hoboken timeout. It'll be 3rd and I believe 15 yards when we come back from this Red Wing break. It was not a coach's timeout. It was an official timeout for an injury. So both teams still have 2 timeouts remaining with 1 minute 27 to go. 3rd down and 15. This will be a run for Hills that goes for only about a yard from Gavin Ulande. Some extracurriculars after the play. And Ulande is not happy as now we get a real coach's timeout from Borkowski in the Hoboken sideline. And now a late flag comes in. And this may be unsportsmanlike conduct. It would have to be. On Hills. Unbelievable. So what was going to be 4th and 14 is now going to be 4th and unthinkable. .122 to go after the timeout. 4th and over 35 yards, I think. Here's Kaza to punt. It's a high one, not far at all. Bounces behind, I believe, Lula, Gleason. And it looks like this one will be downed at about the 46-yard line on the hillside. 1:08 left. Hoboken trying to take a 2-score lead. They've got good field position before the halftime break here at JFK Stadium. We'll see this Red Wing offense who will get the ball to start the second half as well. So a chance to triple dip after their earlier touchdown. 1:08 to go. The Red Wings with no timeouts remaining. That's Rivera, or at least Chance Rivera's number. And there he goes, brought down at the 40, a gain of 7. And we get confirmation that it is Rivera, so perhaps an injury to Isaiah Blanks of the Red Wings. Huge loss. Hoboken trying to hurry up. No timeouts, 40 seconds left. Rivera pitches. McMillan now. McMillan's got the first, brought down inbounds near the 30, 34 seconds to go. And we have a timeout. No, clock stops for the first down. Again, it's just like the old college rules. 30 seconds, there's the spike with exactly 29 seconds remaining. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Red Wings from their own 31. Thanks for joining us. A beautiful Friday night here in Hudson County. 21-14 Hoboken lead. Good chance to add to it, and they will receive the second half kickoff. Second and 10 from the Hills 31. Here's the snap. They're going deep for it. Brew in the end zone. He's calling for an incompletion. Jayon Walker did not catch it. Incomplete. Just out of our frame. And we're going to have an official conference. Coach Borkowski is out on the field. 3 seconds remain in this half. I don't believe anybody for Hoboken has attempted a field goal yet this year. So if they go for one, it'd be quite long. Trying to do some quick math, it'd be a 48-yarder, so not really plausible. But let's see what we have on this call. Watch the man in the white hat. I believe it's just going to be an incompletion because there's no way they can reverse that call, I think. We didn't have a very good angle on it. It was with Brew and Walker with their backs toward us. Plus, for all of you at home, out of our frame with our window to the world here in the Hoboken press box. Clock has been reset to 22 seconds. So now a chance for a couple of plays to be run, but it is 3rd and 10 for Hoboken. Hills 31 line of scrimmage. They're going to try and throw again. Now running. And a great run. Stepping out, Chance Rivera. 1st and 10 Hoboken. 14 seconds remain.
Makes it 1st and 10 for the Red Wings. And the Bronco 13.
14 seconds remain in quarter 2. Hoboken trying to add to a 7-point lead. Snap, Rivera trying to throw, trying to go end zone. It is incomplete in the back of it, trying to go for Nick Benway. 8 seconds now, 2nd and 10. Just past 7:30, we've been playing for about an hour here in Hoboken, and we are just about to hit halftime. Thanks for watching on tape delay here. And it's 2nd and 10, Hoboken from the Hills 13. Red Wings, no timeouts. Rivera trying to throw. Now running. Open field. Lafferty can't get him. Rivera, end zone. Caught. Flag comes in late. It's a touchdown for now, but let's see what the flag is. Watch the official with the white hat. He'll make the call. It's a touchdown for now, but hold the phone. Quite a long discussion. It was a pass caught for a touchdown. A flag came in just about the same time as it was caught. Focused more on the quarterback after the throw, so we're going to see what the deal is here. I think both sidelines are quite stunned. We'll see who's stunned more after this is announced. Clock reads 00, so we may go to halftime after this. We may get a second or two added. Official in the white hat is the one who makes the calls. Penalty against Hoboken. Offsetting or something against Hoboken there, it looks like. So I don't believe we're going to have a score. We wait to see what the scoreboard reads here with confusion at the end of this first half. Now the officials, a couple of them are talking to either coach. It looks like the touchdown will not count, and Hoboken is going to be backed up about 20 yards here to the 38-yard line, to the ire of the crowd right in front of us. I don't know if you can hear that, but I definitely can, and the officials can as well, and they're not happy. This may be an untimed down to end the first half. Maybe some backyard football and a timeout before we get started from Hills. So after about 2 minutes of sorting things out, it looks like we're going to get one final play before halftime in Hoboken. Second down and however many, that doesn't matter. Hoboken at the Hills 38, one final play. It's an untimed down. Rivera fires. They're going to lateral here. Good chance, good tackle, halftime score 21-14 Hills. We'll be back. You won't have to wait a moment. Yes, we are back. Third quarter about to begin. 21-14 Hoboken lead. They will get the ball right here. The Hills defense needs to begin the second half with a big stop. They want to stay in this game. The last time Hoboken lost was the last time they played Pascack Hills a year ago, 49-30. Since then, 9 straight wins, looking to go 9-0, an undefeated regular season tonight. Kaza on the kick. It'll be worked to about the 20. And picked up. And a good run, about 20 yards back to the 40. That came from Jaden Wright. So here are the Red Wings. And Chance Rivera, who was in for most of the back half of the first half, after, we believe, an injury suffered by Isaiah Blanks, the starting quarterback. Trying to see if Blanks is back out there. I believe he is. So that's a huge gain for Hoboken now. Things starting to get a little cooler on this Friday night. Final Friday night of the public school football season. Playoffs begin next Friday, Halloween. There's a fumble. It looked like Hoboken was able to fall on it. Jayon Walker caused the fumble and was able to recover it, but it's going to be a loss, and a loss of 5. Matt Merlino with all of you. Yes, this is the last ride. No, I don't want to think any more about it. 2nd and 15 for Hoboken. Here's the snap. It is Rivera who is still in at quarterback, gets a screen out towards Walker, and Walker is brought down after 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 11, actually, from the 40. Just past the 8 o'clock hour. We got started right around 6:30. Still just about 22 minutes of game time to play. Rivera looking to throw. Still in trouble. Fires, picked off. A jumping interception from Alex Lula. How about the senior? And that's exactly what Hills needed. Now a chance to respond and tie things up. They'll begin from their own 49. Offensive coordinator Matt Marini sending Liam Kaza and the Bronco offense out on the field. .10:34 to go in the third. Kaza looks like he'll just keep it. And he'll be brought down near the 40-yard line. We'll see where they spot him. Looks like right on the line to gain there. Let's see what they do with the chains. And they're going to move him. 1st and 10 Hills now from the Hoboken 42. Empire State Building in the background. See if we can pan up to it. There you go. Back to the real story. First and 10, there's Ulande. And Gavin Ulande, room to run. A huge tackle there. Matt Edwards making that one. But a still good run. Gain of about 8, so here comes 2nd and 10. There's a player down, and it looked like crawling on the Hoboken sideline. He's off the field. I think they're going to stretch him out over there. 9:30 to go. Second down and 2 coming up. That'll be good enough for the first. As Jake Brew took it on the Wildcat and was able to get to the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 Hills.
Jake Brew on the carry, good enough for a Bronco first down. Pascack Hills continues to drive, 1st and 10 at the Hoboken 29.
This is Kaza. Kaza taking some hits, gaining maybe 2 yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 27. Clock continues to run, now down to 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Hills trying to tie this game. Down 21-14 with the so far undefeated Hoboken Red Wings. Brew is in motion. They're going to give it to Yulande. And Yulande goes for another 3 or 4. 3rd and what looks to be 5 coming up for Hills. They'll be at the Hoboken 23, so call it 3rd and 4. Third and 4, excuse me. And a jump. Flag, encroachment, that should be a 1st down.
Flag on the play, encroachment against Hoboken.
And it will be. It won't be 1st and goal, but it will be 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. How about that? It has been some careless mistakes for Hoboken that really have kept this game close. It'll be Kaza to throw, firing end zone. Oh, incomplete. And that was the banker trying to go to Alex Lula. .6:37 to go. It'll be 2nd and 10 now from the 18 again. Kaza, no, Brew, out of the Wildcat, Brew. Room to run, still up, down at about the 5. And so that'll be 1st and goal now. Hills keen to get going quick. There's a run, Yulande trying to go up the middle, stuffed. Maybe a yard if he's lucky. 2nd and goal, no gain from the 5-yard line here. .5:35 to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal, Hills from the Hoboken 5. trying to tie it up. Down 21-14. Brew in motion. Ulande again. Ulande again brought down. Devin McMillan. Third and goal, and a loss of 1. So it'll be from the 6. Here it comes. Third and goal. 4 wideouts. 3 left, 1 right. Kaza's going to take it himself, trying to find the end zone himself. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage. A huge Hoboken stand. 4th and goal. Kicking unit on. This will be a 23-yard field goal. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll be Liam Kaza, who hit 1 of 2 in the last game against Dumont. I believe the one that he made was from 22. This one from the middle of the field and 23 yards out. And Kaza's kick is good. 21-17, 3:50 to play in quarter 3. We've got a close one in Hoboken tonight. 3:50 to go, 21-17 ball game. Hoboken getting it back after the 23-yard field goal from Liam Kaza. This one caught at about the 16. It will be returned to the 35 by Nick Benway. Extracurricular activity, no flags. Spot will be at the 37. So here is the Hoboken offense. Intercepted on the first drive out in the second half. Defense was able to make a play, make the stand, and force the field goal just a moment ago. Now the offense trying to add to that. McMillan trying to go up the middle, brought down quite easily. Looked like Lafferty in there. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 3 minutes remain in our third quarter. 15 to go in the game. It's another good run, leaving about 2 yards on third down for Hoboken. Comes from McMillan again. It'll be 3rd and 3. Hoboken back at their own 44. 3rd down and 3. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tight game as the Red Wings try to cap off a perfect regular season. Come in 8-0. Have won 9 straight. Rivera keeps it for himself. He's got a first down. It'll be 2:19 to go. 1st and 10, Red Wings from their own 49 now. That is McMillan again trying to go up the middle. He'll gain about 4 yards. It's 2nd down and 6 now with under 2 minutes remaining in the penultimate period. 2nd and 6, 1:20 and counting. Snap. Handoff to McMillan, brought down after about 3. 3rd and 3 to go with just a minute left, and perhaps this would be the final snap of the 3rd quarter. Huge 3rd down for both squads. Hoboken trying to continue a drive that could put them up 2 scores. Hills trying to get possession back, get off the field, and then let the offense do its thing. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Keeper, Rivera. This one may be close. By a yard, a Hoboken first down. Down to 15 seconds. And if they work quick, it will be the final snap of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. 1st and 10, Hoboken from the Hills 41. 3, 2, 1. Got to get the snap. Maybe trying to just get him jump, but Hills stands firm. And we end the 3rd quarter with a 21-17 ball game. Final 12 minutes of the regular season coming up. Here we are, 4th quarter beginning. It's a Hoboken first down from the Pascack Hills 41-yard line. Red Wings looking to extend a lead. Snap, they'll pass it out on the screen, and that one incomplete. Hills falls on it just in case, but the officials do rule it an incomplete pass towards Jayon Walker. And so it'll be 2nd and 10. Second down, and now a run. McMillan trying to make something happen. Runs into the back of his blocker, Walker. But still gains 4, and so it'll be 3rd and 6. Third down and 6, another big 3rd down for both sides. 4 wideouts for the Red Wings. Rivera snap, quick throw. This time it's caught by Walker, and he's going to be brought down. Yolande and Jake Brew both in there. Gain of just 1, but now it's 4th and 5, and the Red Wings here pretty much forced to go for it. Too short for a punt, unless you want to try your best to pin them down. Looks like some significant personnel changes, so we'll see how they line up. And way too long for a field goal. Offense stays on. 4th down and 5. Rivera needs to fire. Caught! Unbelievable catch, Nick Benway. 1st and 10, Hoboken inside the Hills 20. They'll be at the 22. Here's a snap. McMillan has a hole. And it goes away quite quickly. He'll gain probably 2. So Devin McMillan should be at least close to breaking the 1,000-yard mark. Should break it in the playoff game that Hoboken will probably host next week. Even with a loss, they should still be in the top 4 in their section. Second and 8. That's McMillan again. McMillan sprinting, brought down at the 10. But he'll have a first down, and it looks like they'll mark him at the 11, so it'll be 1st and 10 here. Whoa. Run up the middle, McMillan in again. Touchdown, Hoboken. They take a 10-point lead pending the PAT. Bernie Vega to make it 11. Snap good, hold from McMillan good. Kick will be blocked. It was too short. And so with the 9:28 to go, it's a 10-point game. 27-17 when we come back. Here comes the kickoff. I'm going to venture and say Hills needs a score on this drive. 9:28 to go, down by 10. Here's the kick. Received at about the 25, Jake Brew. And a great run back to the 50. It's Dean Brimijan, apologies. At Hills from their own 49, it looks like. Maybe even the 50. .21 to go. 10-point game. Here's Hills trying to make it a little closer. Keeper on the Wildcat, Brew, tripped up. He'll gain 2, but they need a little more. Second and 8 now on the Hoboken side from the 48. Quick dump to Brew. Great tackle. Nick Benway. Loss of at least 3. 3rd down and 12. Down to the final 8 minutes. Third and 12 for Hills, back at their own 48. Need to get to the Hoboken 40. And this penalty is going to back them up even further. False start. Make it 3rd and 17 now. Putting them on their own 43. Can't be doing that in these situations. Seven minutes now to go. Kaza facing pressure. He's able to stay up. More pressure comes and down goes Kaza. A sack for Hoboken and a sack for Jaden Wright, his second on the season. Fourth and now, what's that going to be? 25? Call it that. Maybe 28. 6:30 to go. Kaza to punt. Two men back deep for Hoboken. Here's the punt from Kaza. It'll corral out of bounds. Good catch from the folks on the Hoboken sideline after the bounce. We'll see where they spot this one. Looks like close to the 40-yard line. Yep, the 42. And we're going to take a break. Anthony Lopez, injured Red Wing, able to walk off. So here we are, 6:22 to go. 10-point game. Hoboken with it after the Hills punt and plenty of penalties. 1st and 10 from their own 42. Hoboken will probably just try to run it out. And there is McMillan, who's been a dog tonight. No gain there. 2nd and 10. Hills needs a very quick 3 and out and then a very quick drive downfield to even have a chance. As the clock continues to run, now just 6 minutes remaining. Snap, pitch out to McMillan. Cutting upfield, Yolande trying to bring him down. Cody Jones comes in and gets some help, but it will be a Hoboken first down. Now at the Hills 47. Again, want to thank all the good folks here at Hoboken, giving us a nice view up here. And thanks for you watching and letting us share it with you. Run up the middle, McMillan, good again for about 6. As we go under the 5-minute mark. 2nd and 3 from the 40 after the 7-yard gain. Snap, it'll be another run. McMillan brought down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3 with 4 minutes to go. Timeout, first one taken of the 3 remaining for Hills. 3rd and 3, Hoboken, 4:10 to go. Hills took one of their 3 remaining timeouts. 3rd and 3 from the 40-yard line. Snap, it'll be a play fake and a throw deep. Open man, unbelievable touchdown. The flea flicker to Samond Walker, and then an unbelievable throw Nick Benway's way. Touchdown Hoboken, that should seal it. .402 to go, it's now 33-17. And on to kick is Bernie Vega. Vega's kick, low again, but no good. So second time today, Vega, no good. .402 to go. Here comes the Hoboken kickoff, .402 to go. Hills down 33-17. There's the kick. Dropped back near the 27-yard line, but now Brimijan trying to return it, gets it past the 45. So perhaps the last chance for this Hills offense and the last time we'll see it this season on PH Athletics. Again, the Broncos will have a consolation game at home next Wednesday at 6 p.m. They'll take on Fairlawn. We unfortunately will not be there. We'll instead be at our volleyball team's annual Dig Pink game, rivalry matchup with Pascack Valley. Part of our 2 volleyball game stretch next week. We'll have volleyball Tuesday. They'll have a huge game against Westwood to end their league season. And then girls soccer Thursday, their senior night against Fort Lee. Jake Brew taken down after no gain, no loss. It was Matt Edwards in the backfield making the play. And that slate next week will take us to the end of the regular season here in the fall. And then we'll just have state playoffs, and that'll bring us into the winter. Basketball, wrestling time. Probably my favorite part of the year. 3:15 to go, and we've got a timeout for Hoboken. Back out on the field, 3:14 to go. And we're going to have a false start here or another timeout. I think another timeout. Maybe an official one. I don't know where everybody's looking and what's going on. They're actually going to call encroachment. So now 2nd and 5 from the Hoboken 49 with 3 minutes to go. And one of the officials, the back judge, is coming in saying something. .314, 33-17 score, 2nd and 5 Hills, Hoboken 49. Here's Brew. Brew's going to look to throw. Almost intercepted. First time a man not named Liam Kaza has taken a pass this year. He tried to go to Kaza, back to his wide receiver days where he was last year. 3:08 left, 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5, 3:08 left. Kaza back to throw, fires, caught there. Good ball security from Alex Lula. Does he have enough for the first? Yes, he does by a yard. 3:02 left, 1st and 10 Hills from the 43-yard line. Kaza to throw. It is caught. And on the far sideline, run out of bounds, Lula again. 2:49 after the 6-yard reception. It'll be 2nd and 4 with, again, 2:49 to go. Kaza again to throw. He fires. It is tipped. And then incomplete. 3rd down now. .245 left in the 4th. 3rd and 4. Kaza's throw, caught. 1st down Hills. Jake Brew with a nice catch there. 2:40 to go. I was trying to hurry it up. 1st and 10 from the 20. Chains weren't even set up. Pass caught there. Cody Jones this time. Another gain. It looks like 2nd and 5 coming up. Kaza trying to go quickly. Dumps it off. Yulande. He'll be spun to the ground. Clock running, just under 2 minutes to go. Kaza fires, trying to get it to the end zone. It is caught, but short. Good enough for the first. That's Brew. .150, and it looks like we'll have a timeout called by Hills. Well, here we go. Final minute 50 of the regular season. Final minute 50 of our time. Kaza looking to throw. He's going to launch a moon ball to the back of the end zone. It's picked off. Samand Walker. We'll see if he was inbounds or not. I believe he was in the back of the end zone. Officials are talking there. .145 to go. And based on the Hills reactions, I think it's a pick. Should bring him out to the 20. And it looks like that will be the case. So Walker has the interception, I believe his 2nd of the night, adding to the late game woes of these Broncos. 33-17 score, 1:45 to go. It is Hoboken from their own 20. It is not victory formation just yet for the Red Wings. That's what's on their mind as they give it to Devin McMillan, and McMillan brought down. Hills will use that last time out. Here we are, 1:34 to go. Hoboken snap, run McMillan on 2nd and 9, and he's able to power forward for a nice gain. It'll be 3rd and about 3. Clock continues to run. No more Hills timeouts, and a first down here for Hoboken will end it. I'll have some final thoughts at the end. Final minute of the regular season for Hills football. Final minute of my time calling Hills football. We've been to plenty of places. And it looks like a Red Wing timeout with 44 seconds to go. "44 seconds. That's all that's left. 3rd and 2, a Hoboken first down will clinch an undefeated regular season. Snap. That is not McMillan, but he's trying to power for those 2 yards, and it looks like he's got him. So there you go, Hoboken. 9-0 regular season. A force to be reckoned with for the next couple of years, because they've got plenty of great sophomores who have made their name on this team and will continue to do so over the next couple of years. That's going to do it here. They'll let the clock run out. Hoboken takes a 33-17 win at Kennedy Field here in Hudson, Canada. And so here we are, end of the season, end of my time here at Hills for at least the football. It's been a great ride. I thank all of you for watching and listening and giving feedback and doing whatever the hell it is you do. It's all appreciated. Plenty of emotions here, although I don't show much of those. It's the 33-17 final. We will be back next week with some volleyball Tuesday and Wednesday, girls soccer senior night Thursday night. But one of many final sign-offs that'll give this season. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for saying things and having so much fun with me. Wherever I go with this, it'll always be traced back to here in Montvale and at Pascack Hills. And there's nothing I can do to repay all of that. So, thanks for watching. So long. Good night. Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, go to hills.pascack.org/athletics.